our eyes on Brent crude trading at $74 a barrel. We've seen how that has impacted on fuel prices locally. We continue to watch that for you. First, though, the World Bank has indicated its preparedness to advance additional financial support to Ghana for the purchase of COVID-19 vaccines. The bank last year approved some $430 million in loans for the purchase of the vaccines. Country Director Pierre Laporte tells Joy Business this will be done based on requests from government.
The World Bank is very supportive of the idea. However, we will not directly, as a bank, either side, invest in vaccine production. But our IFC, private sector team, is looking at the possibility of supporting this activity. But from my perspective, however, we will not directly, as a bank, either side, invest in vaccine production. But our IFC, private sector team, is looking at the possibility of supporting this activity. But from my perspective, from our perspective, we think it's a very good initiative because often, as you know, we cannot give the care because of the availability. We just saw in India now what happened. AstraZeneca is not available. So to the extent that Africa can manufacture its own vaccine, this will help us deal and support our people in a more timely manner. Yeah.
What measures have you put in place with respect to what you've approved, the 430, to ensure that there is value for money and these monies are used for the purpose of which it was disbursed?
Okay. First and foremost, each time we approve a project, we have a procurement plan attached to that for the whole value. And that plan describes each and every activity that's been costed approximately, which is the basis for either direct procurement or a public tender. So to the extent that this activity are well listed beforehand, government has to adhere to that. If it has to make changes, it has to approve by us through a restructuring. And then secondly, every activity is delivered under the rules, procurement rules set up by the World Bank globally. So we cannot go and procure any item against the rules set up for World Bank projects. So to that extent, we are comfortable that the money, the items will be acquired from a value for money perspective. And then we also have other mechanisms like regular audits. We have the designated account for which our money goes there. From there it goes to pay the suppliers. So it's a very conventional and widely applied, globally applied standard